Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111, and we are now doing the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Remember, Cross Watchers, that Spirit knows who is watching, and it might play out from your own energetic standpoint. Also, I am offering a special on the deep dive. It's $125 for 2 hours or more. I work with you all as long as I have to till we get everything covered that I feel Spirit can give you at that time. Okay, so take a look at that, and you can go underneath some of my old videos in the last, couple of weeks or months and see where other people have gotten readings from me and left reviews, okay? Everything you need is in the description box below. I uploaded just today a spirit channeled message where I do automatic writing. And the theme of this new moon in Gemini is all about trust, know thyself, practice to become adept. Is that everything? Go watch the channeled message, because I'm telling you, if you want to know how to become a powerful, conscious co-creator, co-creating with the divine your highest and best life, if you want to know that God is everything and everything is God, and God is the Alpha, the Omega, God is the beginning, the end, He, she, Mother, Father, God, is source energy, and it's everything that ever was, ever is, and ever shall be. What does that make you? Know thyself. Right? Once you know your inheritance, know that you are a creator being, and your superpower is the ability to create flawlessly when your intentions are of the highest and best. Go watch the video. It will change your life. Okay? So, we are doing Scorpio, and this month, Spirit said no tarot. Absolutely not. This is last month, or last lunar cycle with the supermoon, was all about being triggered. It was about letting go of things and having things taken from you. It was about cleaning up on the mourning process and grieving process and coming to acceptance. And I'm not saying you're all done with that, but I'm saying that you've been given opportunities and lessons and tools on how to deal with all that. So this month you are becoming an adept. How can you practice what Spirit has taught you and expect to have lots of teaching moments? So you might get triggered, you might see red flags, but the thing is, because you're becoming adept, you're going to practice using your tools to bring yourself back into energetic alignment and just learn, just using all the things you've learned thus far. So don't be angry if you get, well, you can be angry, but when you're triggered or you're being given tests from the universe to see how well you handle situations that you've been shown recently or in the past how to handle better, you get to practice this month, okay? So no tarot. I'm not predicting anything for you. You are supposed to trust, know thyself, become a powerful, conscious creator, and use the tools and become adept. You're an initiate, right? So you need to become an adept initiate. Big stuff, guys. Go watch it. All right, so Scorpio, we're just going to start your reading. I'm just doing oracles. We're going to take a look at what areas do you need to practice to become perfect and in alignment with your creative source. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Time to shine. I'm hearing shine like a diamond. It's funny how Spirit uses certain songs over and over again. It's like, really? I think it's because I don't listen to a lot of the newer music. I used to DJ and I knew all the music, but I haven't done it in 20 years. So it's old music, right? So the newer music, I know a couple of them, and Spirit uses them well. So shine like a diamond. Show the world the real you. It's time to strut your stuff. Practice what you've learned and become the adept. and show it off. Every time you get triggered, show off how quickly you find your center, how quickly you can get back to knowing what you know. What do you need to surrender? Surrender to creativity. I can't make this shit up, guys. This whole theme is about how to create. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream and or solve a problem. Surrender to creation. That's beautiful. Surrender low self-esteem. You got to practice to know your worthiness, know thyself, to not be in a place of judgment, fear, or greed, or victimization, right? No low self-esteem. That's part of the past, and you're going to practice it. You deserve success. Say it after me. I deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention, because that's how you create, is attention, intention, and focus, to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. Practice makes perfect. Then we have surrender to complete healing. So you've been on a healing journey. And so you need to practice what you have learned this far about how to heal around certain issues when they come up for reevaluation. So open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Practice makes perfect. I'm going to say it all the time. I don't know why. I just feel the need. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break. Spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. See, when you get in nature, you are nurtured, because nature is the creation story, and you are part of the creation story. You are a creator in the creation story. Practice makes perfect. So reward yourself. Yeah, surrender to the beauty of the natural world and reward yourself. You've been giving a lot of yourself lately. You guys might have been doing a lot of inner work, and man, that can be exhausting. It can be painful. It can be exhausting, right? So you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, and it's time for you to receive. Make the time to reward yourself in a meaningful way. This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy, mood, and motivation at a consistently high level. Practice makes perfect. Practice rewarding yourself, self-care, self-nurturing. Know thyself. Know you're worthy. Joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible, right? When you're a creator. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create again, your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. This is what the whole channeled message was, is when you are creating from a place of knowing yourself, knowing what you're capable of, knowing that you're worthy, and knowing that you don't want to create harm for anybody else. It's creating from the highest and best potential of all. That brings you joy, unconditional love, without victimization and judgment. Practice makes perfect. You are the initiate. And now you're becoming the adept. Francesca, what do you desire right now? Here we go with creating again. Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress because you are the creator. It's not like you're asking the creator to bring it to you, although you are, but you are the creator. It's a divine marriage between the sacred feminine, sacred masculine. It is the art of manifestation through creation, because you are a creator being from a creator race, from creative source. So your superhuman power is your focus, attention, and intention. And if you're focusing on the negative, you will just create more negativity. When you take your focus off of what you don't want and put it on what you do want, all of a sudden, all the blocks are removed. Practice makes perfect. Vanessa, to make your decision. See, you guys are practicing. To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me farther away from it? That's focused intention and attention. What brings you closer to your divine purpose and what takes you farther from it? Focus on what takes you closer to it. Practice makes perfect. Shanti, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. See, once you know thyself and you start creating from a better place, this is like the strength card too. Look at the lion down there. This is the balancing of your inner courage and strength, right? So peace comes to you and tranquility and a smoother road ahead through practicing and using the tools you've been given. Play. What did we have here? Joy. Yeah. Play and joy. Have fun. Celebrate. Don't be so serious. Sometimes kids have fun creating. Just saying. And it comes as natural as breathing. Oh, look it. I called you an initiate. The initiation, right? Oh, this is for my star seeds and light workers or anybody that resonates with the message, okay? The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. See, you are an initiate. I can't talk. An initiate learning to become an adept by practicing. Be prepared. You're going to get lots of tests from the universe and lots of opportunities to practice what you've learned. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. This is, for some of you, this is your soul's contract. This is your mission work. It's exactly what you came here for, right? Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. I have a new deck here. It's called the Archetypes cards, and it's by Carolyn Miss. And I set my intention that the shadow attribute is what you need to practice turning to the light attribute. So we have Avenger. The shadow attribute is resorting to violence in the name of a cause, right? It's like PETA, P-E-T-A. I don't remember what it stands for. But like they used to, spray paint people's fur coats or, bomb places that harm people because, they're so caught up in their cause. That's a shadow attribute of the Avenger. The light attribute, which you're going to practice using your tools, is to balance the scales of justice through righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. Right? You're going to practice how to balance the scales instead of trying to, because you go from one distortion to the other, you're just as wrong as they are. Judge, the archetype of judge, shadow attribute, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. If you guys are doing wrong unto others because you think that you're right and your cause is better than theirs, that is not a balance, okay? Judges, you've got balancing here. Balance the scales of justice. And then you've got judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. You cannot force your will upon others. You have to strike a balance. You can have justice by being what you want to see in the world, becoming what you want the world to become, leading by example. So practice. Don't judge. Find balance and justice. Yeah, it feels like some of you have something that you feel is unjust at this time, and Spirit's telling you need to practice how to balance things in a way that is for the highest and best of all, not just your agenda. Then we have athlete. And the shadow attribute is misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. I'm not sure what that means because I've never been an athlete, but maybe you will. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends. So like being a bully, you're stronger, you're bigger, So you impose your will on other people, right? A false sense of like I'm all that in a bag of chips and I'm entitled and I'll take what I want because I'm bigger than you. All right. So you want to practice moving that. And you guys got a little bit going on here when it comes to justice, right? It feels like you've got a cause that you have somehow convinced yourself that it's okay to be angry and controlling. Careful. Practice balance. The light attribute is dedication to transcending your physical limits, including all handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit, instead of pushing your will upon others. Let others have their own will. Care, don't carry. All right. Ask a yes or no question, Scorpio. Ask a yes or no question right now. Just close your eyes. Any question you want, we're going to get you some guidance on it. Are you ready? Not for you. Let's see. Ooh, no. No. I don't know what you asked, but there's some balance. You guys need to practice compassion. A year from now. So I'm hearing that you've still got some journeying to do. This next year is going to be very pivotal for you. You'll look back on this year and say, oh my God, that was the year of 2020 vision when everything changed. Everything. You won't even recognize yourself. Okay, so for now it's a no, and it's not for you, but maybe a year from now. All right, now for my twin flames, sacred soulmates, ascension partners, karmic soulmates, just Scorpio in love. Advice. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. I feel judgment. I really do. I feel like you guys, there's something that you feel justified in feeling bad about or angry about or used, or maybe you're using others. I don't know. But there's a codependency here. You are... there's something that you have habitually thought or believed or you're creating from the wrong point of view. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And it might be why it's a year from now. And it's a no, if that was part of your question. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I'm hearing if you are a Scorpio that is a devout Christian and you're a Bible enthusiast and your beliefs are absolutely right and everybody else's beliefs are absolutely wrong, and if you're dealing in any absolutes at all, that is not the highest and best of everybody involved. You can believe whatever you want to believe. It is your inherent right as a creator being, but you cannot impose that will on anybody else without earning karma. Go watch the channeled message. So religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is also my Christ consciousness card. This is for the twin flames. It is my twin flame card in this deck. If you resonate with that energy or that title, this is or could be your twin flame, and you guys are the Christed ones, right? You are bringing Christ consciousness back to the earth plane through unconditional love. Very soon, look at here, you got a year from now. I don't know what you asked, but here you're being told very soon. So this could be something totally different than what you asked. But it says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That is your superpower, is creating what you want. But you have to create it from a state of balance and justice for all, not just for you. So very soon. Now, let's get you messages of love from the oracle cards. By All Things Intuitive. Put away the computer. Working less and having more fun will help strengthen your relationship. Take it as it resonates. See, this whole month is about you trusting your intuition. I can't tell you all the answers. I can just lead a horse to water. You're going to have to drink. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. That could be karmic, that could be twin flame, that could be anything, because this is a contract, a soul contract that probably puts you on the ascension path, right? This person's in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Balance. My God, you're getting hammered by spirit about balance and justice. One person is giving too much in this relationship. And you know what happens when that happens? If you're the overgiver, then you are out of balance and you start resenting the other person. And if you are the person who's not giving enough, you start feeling guilty and resenting yourself because you're holding back. So balance needs to be struck no matter which end of the spectrum you find yourself in. Addiction. See, you had that back here with codependency. An addiction is affecting this relationship. Guys, what is it? What is it? Use the tools that you've been given over the last couple of months or maybe even a year or more and work on it, right? You already know what you know. Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. There's more triggers that you are going to experience around childhood wounding, and you will have to revisit them and find balance in them. Okay? All right, guys, last message for Scorpio. I drew this actually for Gemini on camera, and it was so profoundly related to the guided channeled message that I had to share it, just like last month. I'm telling you, these postcards from Spirit, they're by Colette Baron Reed, and they are profoundly accurate in my readings. I don't know about anybody else's, but in mine, they're pretty profound. So your last message is, dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself in the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Stories define us, don't they? They're judgments. Tell a good one. Ask, why do you tell this story? Is it really true? What else could be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? God is everything. Everything is God. Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine because you're in resonance with them? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. There's the creation theme. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the stories you tell about it. So make sure there's stories you're proud of and stories you resonate with, right? Change your thoughts, change your mind. All right, change your mind, change your life, change your thoughts. You are the creator of your own reality. If you don't believe me, go watch the channeled message. Guys, it's an hour long. It's the best hour you will invest in yourself in a very long time. For those with the eyes to see and the ears to hear, I love you guys. I will see you at the next full moon. And I do a twin flame reading in between the new moon and the full moon. And I do a pick-a-pile every month. So watch for those. Make sure that you've hit the wiggly bell. If you're new here and you like my vibe, please subscribe. It helps the channel. If you'd like to make a contribution to my mission work, then please, everything you need is listed below. And if you would like guidance during these crazy, crazy times, then now is the best time to get yourself a personal private reading. And there are options that are affordable for all of you. Okay? Sending you love and light, and I will see you next time I'm called to the table. Namaste.